But the day 29, ooh wee. Wow, that would get good, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Let me get over here. I can get a good view. I got to get it there. Tell us who. How you doing, Miss Biz? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, beloved? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, you gotta, so you can speak or whatever. What it do? We in this thing today, man. That's how they treat us when we come in here. But I'm in the front now. They can't put us in the back no more. Oh, at that other building, I had to do all the way in the back.
How are you, sir?
Well,
I'm doing well.
Hey, man, what up? Come
how
on.
you feeling about the Tuesday? How you feeling on Tuesday? How are
Got
you?
the signs, huh?
Best of luck.
For the booty, that's what's his name? That's Mark Quinn.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, Mark?
Hey, man. I'm Mark Quimby. How you doing?
Yeah, I came in here. How you doing? Good.
What's your name?
James.
James?
Yeah. I'm surprised y'all ain't came and sat down and talked with us.
No one introduced us and no one invited me.
Well, you know, we make a lot of people mad, you know. But if you want to get your message out there, you got to come in.
Oh, there he is.
Everybody else.
I'm learning as quickly as I can about all the different facets and
Well, you
whatnot.
see this right here, you know, you dealing with some serious people. All the other people. I keep telling you, you want to come over to death row, come on.
No. Well, what
I've
happened?
been broadcasting for the last 20 years.
Monday.
Well, listen to.
What he did in 20, I did in 2.
I've heard of you guys, right? But
Yeah.
like, I've never had any
You
communication.
want to get there, you got to, the name of it.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested, I'd be happy to come on and
You were
what's going on.
I need to sit here so I
He
can
a
get back
dumbass
to
lawyer.
About to do it.
So if any stuff happens, I'm old man.
Okay, but then he still can't do nothing. Even if he wasn't a lawyer, a lawyer still can't.
I told you. First time. You remember when I first time when y'all was on my show? We went out there.
I don't want to follow anybody.
You got to be able to take it, man.
I gotta be
We've been told everything but the same thing.
Remember that song you heard at the beginning?
But a lot of people think that but I'm tripping how they feel now. I'm gonna be honest. It was people that, you know, we roll with the pussy like you ride them. We roll them like you roll them down. And now everybody feels it.
Cost that money, you getting paid.
What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? How you doing? I can't complain about the cause of problem.
Oh, don't do that.
No, you know, I don't want to get put out.
No, he wants to speak. He has to sign that.
Oh, I think I must be.
You want to speak? You got to go sign.
You gonna speak?
You got to go sign.
Dougie Boy has
Tell me
been
you got
for a
some
while.
fresh nuts on the corner.
So you don't get to make your little city gestures. Oh, I forgot my city gestures. I forgot my city gestures.
That's why.
Everybody got their price.
That's what I don't understand.
We out here. You remember we was out there.
I know. That's why I said today's enemies be tomorrow.
Why you don't pay for 8.5 acres, $162,000? That's prime commercial slash commercial residential private. Prime.
I just looked at it and take it with a grain of salt.
I was in a big hurry.
I get for
You're criminal. You don't even care about you.
They will go 1
move up there. Remember how they did it last time? They was at the top and they had the people over here.
No, I moved all over.
Remember they had them on the sides. Remember when they did the seven? They was set up at the top. The council people set up there. The people that was on it set on the side.
I have, okay.
You don't remember? Yeah.
Because I haven't
Remember they gonna be behind.
done it.
I don't know how they gonna do it. But remember they did it like the last time when they picked candy. They had the people come. Oh, what did they come up here and talk? Did y'all come up here and talk?
Hey, Richard, what up? About time you showed back up. Look, run the league before the thing is over with. Hey, what? You supposed to be representing? I'm over there. You and Annie go over there. Over there. Take that. Take that.
All this stuff is one to her head.
She looks so precious.
She was so mad I can't answer. Motherfucker, you got a 4-4 boat in you. You ain't got that field boat, she was just smiling.
Lord Jesus.
Anyways, he told me if I don't make it.
But see, this make them really have the politics. You know
Like
what I'm
really,
saying?
and show what their skills and what they bring to the table.
You already showed when they had 5 votes how they are.
Are you coming?
This is no way I get them another fifth vote. It'd be cold in.
Yeah. I would never flip that table.
Yeah, but on that, no way.
They're so going for it.
Yeah.
Like Rich is gonna be that. He's done. He wasn't always running no more. And then all of a sudden,
Well, we'll see.
he back in that.
You want to
We'll see why he came.
Yeah. I mean, well, to be honest with you, I feel like they should let the third war pick.
I think the third word should be too. I don't know that word. That's
You
why.
also said, look for his name in the Bible. Will. Wilbur Jared. He's coming. He said he's there all.
I'm going to use your phone before I leave here. I'm on it.
Yeah, it says in this little speed box.
Mr. Jared, how are you?
Run through the stop sign.
You can speak.
Okay,
Okay,
you see
speak.
what's going on.
Let this stuff separate us.
Oh, yes.
I'm running for office.
And now it's
All right. Hi.
speed. And nobody says looking to what you're doing. Nobody says that. Nobody announces who they are. Hey, Claire. Hi. You want to sit here? I can. Where's the sign? Here, you come. Oh, over there. Here.
Up there, where Mickey at.
Oh, she gotta go sign. Oh, she gotta sign in. I try to read myself because I'm not a very good talker.
Did you leave in?
I hear you. Yeah, she worried about your health.
You tell me every day when I leave? What? I do it. You start getting like a couple of minutes like that.
That's one thing I've learned.
Hey, Rich.
Say,
Get some
7 years, 10 years.
something.
You're gonna start speaking up and speak your damn.
Hey, Rich. I laugh. Still laugh.
Hey, how you doing?
That's cool there.
What's up with you, good bro? Yeah. They said we got to sit in the back. She gonna try to put me in the back though.
Yeah.
I pray to God they
Where you
don't do
going? They got their poppy seeds back there. Is that James? Is that James? That's James.
Put this in shit.
I thought he disappeared and laid under a rock. Oh, damn. I thought he laid under a rock. You're gossiping. Oh, okay, go ahead. Okay, no. I'm feeling stop. I'm so fat, I'll run your work, Claire. Hi there, nice to see you.
I know you.
You ever remove those tires?
They don't have any of them.
I know. Mary or something down there to the office. Mary's office.
I know, it's terrible. I forgot my swing chair. I'll put on the swing on.
Mom, you just out here working. I gotta work. I gotta work out here, man. Good. I gotta bring them views.
Did you get an agenda?
I gotta bring them views.
We'll take him out somewhere else where I don't have to hear. This is because you irritate me. Oh, you know what? After they, someone plays of it, it's so hard to play. Here, do your energy. Nikki, can I get a?
Here you go, no problem.
I think this guy needs to know he needs to sign in if he wants to speak. He's never been before. He was in America and himself while
Hey, Sam, you need one?
Yeah. Please.
But I don't know. Okay, so maybe you should tell me.
I'm great for you. Good, good, good.
Hey.
Auntie.
Yeah. The guy who missed the
Yeah.
wants to talk.
Yeah, they told him.
Oh, they told him?
Yeah.
Thank you. What is this for?
You gonna put the name in the box?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you got to. What they got to know? Okay, let me see what they're working with.
We both have the same paper.
No, I didn't.
Thank you. You're welcome. I appreciate it. Your son is a nice one.
Oh, I see you right now. You only got 3 minutes. So you
Just give us scrabble.
okay, them pages better be 30 seconds, better be 25 seconds on each one.
I plan on getting put out anyway.
Yeah, she don't like what you say. She gonna say, we can put you out.
I ain't even worried till like, you can put me out, but then you got the money to get out, to sue for some real money for real.
Right.
Oh, look at his cute bear. So, Officer, my dad, how is this back?
This finna be cool.
What happened?
This finna be cool. They need to
I know, I seen him last week on the live park.
Me too. Especially now.
And where they gonna do the interviews?
I guess right here.
Oh, that's nice. I thought you guys were here just to protect them.
Oh, they finna do Ashley County. I mean, her father. They want to do her father deed too.
Kept me on the phone forever.
Oh, this for the whole problem.
And so, that was my job.
How you doing, sir?
So, what did you tell me to do?
I'm doing good, man.
They brought the medical debt back out on here. And the firewalls and the little sound they got over there. Firewall.
What's up, Richie?
The option for involved that. I like those.
Yeah, I think he's here. I think I rode the elevator.
Yeah. I know, I got there.
I shop at Richie's shop.
I do too.
Just put my phone on the table so I can watch that podcast, so I can just make sure I don't need to hurry my ass up. I said, you gonna be stopping at the bank to get our bail money? I was like, you don't need to go there. You don't need to go. My work's coming.
You're running around.
Are you up?
Right.
drive in there.
Can't hold.
Also identify myself.
Man don't know what to say. I can't believe you remember that.
Jerry and Sherry, I didn't tell you. You know Sherry.
Oh, okay.
But it was
No, she told me that one. She said, he ain't in my phone. She asked me. I said, I'm sorry. I didn't know. It must be trouble in paradise.
Yes, and it should be, because I'm sick of him. The whole family sick of him. We don't get jumped with it.
I knew when they brought Laverne and Shirley in here, this thing going to hell. This going all the way to hell. How y'all doing?
So do they have more council members than residents in Flint? Do they have more residents? Because we have the
Joe here? I see there's more up there than there was up across the street.
We must speak your way.
You do a speech? Oh, you got a speech too? Everybody got speeches up here. I understand. Hey, listen, I get it. Oh, this gonna be a truth telling already.
With my numbers on the back.
And then how many fire calls?
LeRon and Terry, good afternoon. Yeah, that's what I call when I answer the phone when you have the same thing. You can't call and talk before.
Is it live now?
We live.
Oh, Lord. I'm look here, keep going back and forth.
No, I can't see you. I got a point of view.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to, that house, hills next to it. But you gotta understand, I get more complaints about that property than any other property in the city. In my work, it's so bad.
Is she gonna go with me and Jared? I'd be like, if I was Jared, I'd be like, is there something else that I need to know? If I was Jared, I'd ask them, y'all, this is something that I need to know.
Yeah, I know. She was giving them orders. She was giving the orders. So she running the
I
play.
had a house around the corner from me in Virginia.
What we doing? What's up, good?
That's what we doing.
I can't complain.
We must be. We must be.
Yeah.
And then she sold the house.
That's this what we're doing on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Don't come up here, Carl.
Oh yeah, I see him. Hey, Dan, what up?
Dang.
Hey, that's a bad word when you talk about that. Dan, what up? All right. Yo, what up? Oh, all them tricks. What? Get over there, Joe.
All the trick
I'm
questions.
gonna have to go outside. I can't take you.
Winter's gonna want to sit right here, I know.
I don't want to be sitting next to her. They'll be eyeing in on her. Like warning.
Yeah.
Y'all want to get warned this quick.
Before I put my hands up, somebody I want to be between.
I know. Because they finna have y'all working in a minute. Get them right there.
You want to sit right here? Nope. What?
Let's do the second.
You don't want to sit right here? Why you don't want to sit right here? Why you don't want to sit right here?
What's up, girl? How you doing? How you doing? This camera clears better.
And you can run on the camera.
That's her speech. She only got 3 minutes. I told her she only
I'm
got
trying to
3
break it
minutes.
down.
She got each page got to be 15 seconds.
Right. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm about to scoop right in here.
Yeah, I don't care no more. Uh-oh, the 3 amigos, they getting together plotting on this over there. Rita just gave her, I got to talk to you. I talk to the people. I gotta let the people know what's going on. Family, Davina over there working with Liddell. They was running the play, so Liddell, I didn't put the camera on them, but Liddell was over there running the play down to LME. I'm just telling you, the fix is in. I put them back on there. The fix is in. Ah, shit. Excuse my French. Here's my elbow. The fix is in. That's a good one.
Where's the CFO? Right,
I like your earrings. I like your earrings.
Oh, thank you.
Well, mine,
This one feels like the devil. She don't realize she ain't at the top.
Claire is mom. Baby, still on.
Oh, they got enough for form.
I think Claire is mom. Yep, you know, she mom.
They got enough for form.
It's a lot of water in there.
If not, I'll do it for you next time.
You know how?
but I try.
I did it myself once and I hurt. It hurt.
I bet it's gonna hurt when I do it too.
I like it when they do this. Tattoo shop.
Yes, they do. Origins on Miller Road. They did my origins.
Oh, you did orange? Oh, yeah, my daughter went. Is that still open?
Yep, you can still open it like that.
My daughter goes.
I like it.
Orange is a
Here's it's right by what's that right there? What's that Outback?
Outback.
Right here. It's right here on the side.
Oh, and that.
And that pass it like it.
Where you
Pier
have
1 is right across where Pier 1 is on the side.
I like it. All the stores I like are gone.
I know, I used to love Pier 1.
And I like Bed Bath and Beyond too.
Yeah.
I got a lot of kitchen stuff in there. Oh, my dad used to send me in there and get this stuff all the time. I don't know why, but I did. You know, because of that, I got tons of blankets and cooking, all the great stuff.
Why are you talking to me? Why did you
Oh, my dad, for a while, we moved to Canada.
I might as well give it back. Man, I might as well get that back. I might need 50 now. I'm trying to tell you a little short, though. I mean, it
You can't believe you just sat up here and said that man live. Sure. Oh, can they hear? Come up there. Yeah, they can hear. I'm talking about here, little short. Just a remote.
is what it is. I ain't gonna cry about it because I couldn't got nothing, you know, but shit. I gotta get another job. Yeah, don't lay off and don't pay off.
The time is now 5:12, and it's Tuesday, October 29th. This Flint City Council meeting is now being called to order. Roll call, Madam Clerk. Mr. Allen. Present.
Where you at?
Ms.
Okay.
Lewis, present. Ms. Priestley.
Present.
Priestley at. Dang, I messed up.
Mr. Carter is absent.
Priestley.
Ms. Burns is absent. Mr. Shaft.
Michelle.
Present.
Damn, she put off the
Vice President. Mr. Garrett.
Present.
We have 5 members present. We have 5 members present. The non-council for the Pledge of Allegiance. Councilwoman Shack, would you please lead us in the pledge?
Oh my God. They're doing the play. You got this. You understand?
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands.
My knees are open. Mine's too, Lacey. My knees hurting too. And this how we get robbed. They say the pledge is robbed. They say the pledge of allegiance robbed you. Then they finna do a prayer.
Oh, you didn't come to the phone. You sat in the phone. Shit, we in the front.
Oh, okay.
So we gotta be in the back.
All right, and so next we have the prayer of blessing. Before we do so, let's acknowledge anyone that may have transitioned. So does the council have anyone they would like to acknowledge at this time?
I'm not doing that. Watch the devil.
All right, seeing that there is no one, we will go ahead and have Councilman Mean please lead us in the blessing.
I'll be back in.
Dear fellow council members and esteemed members of the audience, as we gather here today as members of the Flint City Council and residents of the city of Flint, let us take a moment to reflect on our shared purpose in the diverse community we serve. We may come from different backgrounds and walks of life. However, let's not allow our differences to stop us from uniting in our commitment to better serve the residents of Flint. Dear Almighty God, grant us clarity of thought and grant us the strength of purpose to serve our community with integrity and with compassion. Dear Lord, help us to listen to the voices of our residents, to understand their needs, and to work diligently for a betterment of our city. As we tackle the challenges before us, O Lord, inspire us to be innovative and courageous in our efforts. Almighty God, we ask for your blessings upon our meeting today and upon who all call Flint home. Amen.
Amen.
Man, I don't know.
So now it's time for the reading of the disorderly person city code subsection. Any person that persists in disrupting this meeting will be in violation of the city code section 3110, disorderly conduct, assault and battery, disorderly person, and will be subject to arrest for misdemeanor. Any person who prevents the peaceful and orderly conduct of any meeting will be given one warning if they persist in disrupting the meeting. That individual will be subject to arrest. Violator will be removed from the meeting. All right, so seeing that the time is of the essence, the chair would like to entertain a motion to cut public speaking from 3 minutes to 2.
No. What? Excuse me? Cut it out. Oh, hell
So we
no.
have a colleague that has to leave.
No.
10 seconds now.
No.
Do they got to vote to move it down to 2 minutes? Don't they got to vote? What I tell you, you don't have 10
They only have
seconds
5
now.
votes.
Yeah.
But they got 4. Nothing's gonna pass.
Go ahead, Ms. Priestley.
Thank you.
You object? Okay, well, the chair didn't rule. I said I'll entertain the motion. So since we don't have any support, that will be fine. We will go ahead and move on to public comment. So first, public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The speaker is our Mitchell.
Hello, Council. Davina, I hope the cameras is working. You can see me where I'm talking to. The dress America, the public, other people out in the United States, sides, us and Flint, looking at you. Anyway, I want to address the hassle situation over there about when it first got the padlocks kicked off the doors by maids, and then I was with him, and then he was chewing bubble gum, and he threw it on the ground, and he spit it, and the cops started thinking he did, and he kicked him in the butt. And I was like, if that's the way you're supposed to treat senior citizens, it's not. It's this next generation, you still gonna get dealt with right now. Because and like you treat Mr. McClinton last week, the same thing, and treat that other guy when he was talking, because they senior citizens think you can just talk over them and get away with it like you ain't done nothing. With all that red hair on you and Mr. McScott. What? 7 boys and the darky over there, only one that's sticking up for the other darkies is the dude over there, I ain't talking about World War I net right now, but in trying to get somebody 2 minutes to talk and talk about it. You said the wrong name, Docky. You history. You old time. Get the fuck out of us.
Mr. Mitchell, what? You're being brought to order for using the word darky and for swearing.
Darky,
so we want to proceed, and if you continue, you will get your time taken, so please proceed.
See, America, that's what I'm talking about. Right. People need talking all kind of junk to the public, but we as Flintstones going to get our money no matter what. Just because this election, the Republicans and the Democrats and other people that vote, they're in the church peoples. The one that got us up in the lead talking about you church peoples is dummy, some of you too dumb to vote for him. You know who I don't want to call her name because she may say that can't mention that guy's name. Well, and this this Priestley know what I'm talking about. She's trying to get us the 3 minutes back, but only get 2. Well, I'm getting a whole lot of time. That's 2 minutes gonna pass already. I mean, and another thing, we people, once you peoples, I'm talking about you peoples, our council peoples, to pass everything tonight because you're making Mr. Moore like he don't know what he's doing. He's the man with the plan. No, he just can't answer that. And the lawyer sitting right there, we as the people expect you to answer any question we ask you tonight, sir. Hello? Are you? Is that guy deaf and dumb? Hey man, what the? I don't know what I'm saying. Hey, you keep sitting there and see. And the police chief, Ed Taylor, jumping on we the people, jumping on poppycock and plugging tails.
That's your time, Mr. Mitchell. Thank you.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Joyce Wilson.
She said she's straight.
I voted to stay.
All right, next speaker.
The next speaker is Bethany Hazard.
She coming. She just getting up, basically. You are fine. Yeah, take them on. I got a bad back. I can't help.
It's a race cup house now.
They gonna wait for you.
I don't know, they might stop. Clyde, what's up, baby? Oh, crap, she went to that.
I have a copy of section 328, Michigan State Law. It says bribery of a public officer, any person who shall properly give, offer, or promise to any public officer. And it also says it's against the law to have for public people in public service to get gifts, gratuity, money, property, or other valuable things. This is considered by a felony in the state. I'd like to know how people got away with this here, or why would they do something so illegal blatantly to the people? There was some consequences on the people for you, some on council disobeying the law. We got a 2 huge tanks hike and they used their ARPA money. And it was in 23, $4 million was slided for home repairs. Instead you gave it to Ashley. And so that's, I mean, what I want to say that this is illegal activity and nobody's done anything about it. Nobody turned themselves in, they know they're wrong. It's against the law to take bribes. And so John Adams stated that government was instituted for the common good, for the protection and safety of the people, not for the profit or private interest of anyone, man, family, or class of men. If you guys don't understand the laws, you don't understand what our forefathers put forth, and it just amazes me. The consequences on the people are dire. You don't care that people are living, senior citizens are living on next to nothing, and you're driving them out with your plants. You're heartless bunch of people. And that's what I feel. I forgot my other speech, but I can't believe I live in a town that's fascist. There's no democracy here. For years I've watched things that people own being stripped away from them. You know, better should turn yourself in for what you've done to the people here.
Amen. Amen. That's right. Good job.
I didn't bring my niece.
Next speaker is Melissa Zorowski.
My name is Melissa Zorowski. I live in the first floor. God sat there and told me to sit my butt at home that Monday, and I'm glad I listened, because watching it online was crazy. And watching Leon Judy, Liddell, and Candace all just sit there and do nothing. It's like, but you want to, you know, call the police and have the residents arrested for speaking out or whatever. I mean, Liddell, your speech, your news conference, that was a joke. Are you serious? You are a complete joke to the city. You do nothing for this city. Name one thing that you've done for the residents. Because I can remember, was it Pump 4 or Pump 5 that went out? That the residents got shit in their basements, and you told them that you can't help that you don't carry a shop vac on your neck?
Ma'am, excuse me. So no vulgarity, and so you will be brought to order. Thank you.
Okay, but that's kind of funny because you didn't do that Monday when everything went down.
Right.
So again, I don't get where y'all think this is cool. And everything is being recorded. And I'm glad that Tanya got to sit there and play that video of what happened, the late Quincy Murphy's family did that video of. Because that put it in perspective for more residents of what happened here that night and what you said. Because what happened that night and what you said are totally different. And Leon, I got your little flyer in your mail today. It sat there and said that, you know, you were on the ARPA committee. Weren't you on the ARPA committee for the 3rd ward, but you're running for the 1st ward seat? Please make that make sense. You got $650,000 for your organization, right? Whoa. And now you're being on the city council. So please make that make sense. Oh, don't laugh, honey, because I live there.
Wow.
Go ahead, because when you all get taken down by the government, you ain't gonna be laughing. You're gonna be like, oh my, I can't sit there and swear. You are gonna be wondering, how did I get here? How did this happen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should have done some dirty stuff. Because your guys' God ain't compared to our God, because God does not allow for evil to come. You don't do God.
All right, thank you. Next one, speaker, please.
She better get this over.
Next speaker is John McFadden.
Evening, Council. My name is John McFadden from the 1st Ward, and I am coming down today. When I first came down in protest of the sale of Oak Park to Ashley Capital. But I think Mark from Ashley Capital worked out a big deal for the park. Because I was under the impression that they were going to take the whole park. But he told me he was not stake there and going to turn that piece of land there that's been grass for the last 40 years into a beautiful space. And I think you guys need to consider that sale when you actually vote on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is I.V. Keys.
I wanted to speak on the incident that occurred a couple of weeks ago. The diabolical criminal behavior that was displayed by President Adele Lewis, Vice President Candace Mouchette, and 4th Ward Councilwoman Judy Christie was mind-blowing. You guys prayed and encouraged the grieving family to attend the council meeting to disrupt, disrespect, cause chaos, and threaten residents without giving any warnings or calling any order. That's the first time it's ever happened in history at the council meeting.
See, she's not.
Instead of controlling the change or calling authorities She sat quietly in chairs, taking pride of a group of individuals surrounding our 66-year-old mother and watched while they threatened physical violence. Then to cover your attacks, you know, you were stuttering because you knew you were lying with your eyes up in your head that you do every time that you lie. You say you live in fear of your life. People that are in fear of their lives don't sit in their fears. They seek shelter. You see how Candace got a parade? People that are in fear of their lives call the police. Then you proceed to get on the news and state that my son started when the family you invited was causing havoc from the time they walked through the chamber doors. But you never gave out a warning to them. People have been kicked out of chambers for coughing, walking, and holding up signs, but not this family. I've never seen a group of individuals in public office to stoop so low. You guys are willing to sacrifice your residents' safety so you can continue to keep your fifth vote. Residents should never have to come into chambers and be threatened or in fear of their life while the president and vice president of the chamber does absolutely nothing. What you thought was a calculated master plan put the entire chamber to harm's way and could have ended with someone losing their life. All because you guys hate or dislike that you have for my mother. Right. You guys are mentally ill. You guys are a disgrace to the city of Flint, and you need to resign.
All right, next speaker, Madam Clerk.
Next speaker is Mary Wright.
Mary Wright, 228 West Patterson. I just want to address Judy, Liddell, Candace, and Almeen. It ain't no fun when the rapper got the gun. Y'all better watch out.
Next speaker.
Next speaker is Angela McWhorter.
Hi, my name is Angela McWhorter. I travel many places. I've been to every continent that you can think of, more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. And every time we go to a continent or to a certain place, we always go visit the locals, because that's where we want to spend our money at. We want to spend it with the locals. But now, as we're traveling to go see the locals, they're being pushed further and further away from downtown. They're being pushed further and further away from their properties and lands. They're being taxed out. They're being bought by organizations. But what the state and the city does, just like what this council is participating in, is they starve the people, and then they let these corporations come in, with the old park. They starve that park. That park could have been fixed up. There's no reason. But they all got money for her park. So they starve the park, and then they let these organizations come in like they're Superman. And it's sad that it's happening. It's disheartening to see so many black men and women sell their votes and their values for pennies on the dollar. You may be getting thousands here and thousands there, but the people that is your puppet master is getting millions. And they're giving their families millions in land that was ours is now theirs. Okay? All while disrupting families, communities, and making it much harder for the younger generation to get ahead and stay ahead. You know, I'm not saying that the whites or these organizations are doing this alone. They didn't slave us alone. They did not force us into poverty alone. They did not cause corruption and disruption or colonize this country alone. They had help. Help from people like your mayor. Help from people like the concerned pastor. Help from people like Liddell Lewis. Help from people like Leon and Candace. All while you're helping them push agendas for people like Judy, Ashley Capital, the downtown development,
and all the other big people and big corporations that have come into the city of Flint and taken more than they have given, and called them community agreements.
Oh, yeah.
And we helped them. We helped them by cheating and stealing elections, miscounting votes, giving grants and funds to organizations that have not been properly vetted. And instead of electing, you want to select. You want to select people like you did for Candace and Leon. Not because you care about the people not having a voice, but because you don't have your fifth vote. Is that my 3 minutes? Oh, okay, that's okay.
She was looking at that time.
Cheers, Wilbert Jarrett.
Who your mother scared him out?
Over here.
He was supposed to be here. He must have stepped out.
Oh, man, he stepped out.
Next speaker is Claire McClinton.
Yay.
Okay, Mama Claire.
Get that 16 minutes.
Yay.
Nope. You read that.
Claire McClinton. First of all, this is the first opportunity to publicly address the council and send my condolences about the passing of Quincy Murphy. And I wanted to put that on public record. And I also wanted to say that those of you that were so in love with Quincy, do y'all remember before he passed that he said you all should have a special meeting on $16 million for home repair and rehabilitation? Do y'all remember when he tried to get into negotiations with Priority Waste to be declared Martin Luther King Day a holiday? Martin Luther King, who died defending sanitation workers. Our city hall is closed, the county closed, the state closed, and they picking up garbage. That's an insult.
Yep.
Now, I just want to say something about Ashley Capital. And I wanted to tell the brothers and sisters of Oak Park, Mr. McFadden and the others, I wanted to give them a shout out for trying to fight this David and Goliath situation. Because when Ashley Capital first came, they did nothing but try to humiliate the community, talk down to the community, and use word salad, twisting and turning the community. And they have waged a valiant fight. I don't know the details of the situation, but I wanted to credit them. We need people like this on this council that stand up against big business and corporations. Now, I do want to say that we did, and some of us protested the $72 million tax capture and the $3 or $4 million ARPA money that this council voted to give to Ashley Capital with no conditions. No conditions. When we said, what about a benefits agreement, we were told, well, we can't do a benefits agreement because we don't even know who's going to be the businesses over there at Ashley Capital. Well, why would you give them the money? And then you're selling them $172,000. Look, 72 million, 3 million ARPA, 172 million. They buying all this public property.
Point of order. Before you pause our time, I want to direct your attention to, as the officers, there are multiple people yelling out. So if we could get some movement to have all those people stop yelling out, that would be greatly appreciated.
Thank you so much, Councilwoman Shad. And so as a part of the public safety plan that's in effect for this council, there will be, and there continually supposed to be no yelling out. So officers, we're just asking if you could come a little closer to the front to make sure that we're not having our meeting disrupted. by people that are actively and consciously breaking the historic Parkland City Code subsection, which can lead to one warning, and you are subject to arrest. Thank you so much.
So, in my time resume, so in closing, I will say that we are sick and tired of these corporations, outside investors, Wall Street, moguls, and everything coming in here, sucking up for pennies on the dollars our public asset.
Thank you, Ms. McClain. That's your time.
Yeah, public assets, Claire.
Madam Public Speaker, Madam Clerk.
Speaker is Doug Matthews.
Safe.
Freddy Cougar.
Nobody but jailers.
You're gonna go.
They can arrest you.
Okay, let me hear what white supremacist says.
Excuse me, Metcalf, I don't know if you hear her yelling out, let me see. She's not supposed to be speaking.
I wasn't yelling,
Melissa is not supposed to be speaking, and I don't know what she's yelling out. So, you know what she's saying to Mr.
I was talking to my kid.
Okay, thank you. So, ma'am, that is your warning for saying, let's hear what white supremacy has to say. That's your warning. Go ahead,
I was talking to my kid.
Hello, everyone. My name is Doug Matthews. I'm a good government activist in the South Florida. First, I want to express my condolences to the late Councilman Mercy's family and his friends here on the City Council. I dedicate my remarks tonight to his memory. Everything I'm about to say now is on videotape or in the newspaper, so please don't shoot me in the back. Starting first then, with the first ward, Council Member Tanya Burns has once again endorsed the loser, Carol McIntosh. McIntosh's record is clear. During her time with Flint Community Schools, her toxic leadership led to a $609,000 loss. McIntosh has a history of stirring controversy, spreading harmful conspiracy theories, like claiming black women are being pushed into hysterectomies so that gay men can have children, or that white people are harvesting body parts from missing black women and children. She is unfit for public service. Recently, in what seems like an October surprise, McIntosh resurfaced an old video of Mr. Al-Amin legally carrying a firearm at his rental property to enforce a court-ordered eviction. In a city like Flint, where safety is a real concern, Mr. Al-Amin's actions were understandable. He explained today on Channel 12 that he followed all legal steps, obtained a court order, and a gun permit after clearing his felony record. A powerful example of redemption and second chances for Flint's youth. Mr. Al-Amin's story is one of courage and responsibility, not blame. Moving on, we have Beverly Biggs, Burns' choices to fill the third ward seat. Another loser. Biggs' actions are disgraceful. She attempted to get Quincy Murphy fired, mocked him about his illness, and even accused him of liking little boys. She went so far as to bring diapers into the council chamber after publicly calling him shitty. This behavior is a disgrace, not leadership. To a point
Mr. Matthews, so I just want to let you know, although you were quoting, yeah, we don't know where we're at. So go ahead.
You want me to go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Finally, let's address Councilwoman Burns' baseless accusations about Ashley Capital. For over a year, she has accused Dr. Lewis and Mr. Murphy of benefiting personally from donations Ashley Capital made to well-known Flint charities. Burns implies these donations were actually bribes in exchange for votes, which would suggest that this company and these charities were part of a bribery scheme, an unfounded and damaging claim. Ashley Capital is here tonight, but I see that Ms. Burns, as usual, has ducked out. Were she here, I would challenge her to confirm with them that these donations were bribes, or to admit that she's been gaslighting the residents of Flint for a year.
All right, that's your time, Mr. Matthews. Thank you. Next public speaker, Madam Clerk.
Hey Doug, have you ever been to Oak Park?
Excuse me, this isn't the time for that. And who said it? Officer, do you know who yelled out, "Hey, Doug"? Okay, so I just want to be really clear so I can know who I can give this warning to.
Don't know.
So, officer, it was
Oh my.
the guy with the black hat.
Oh, he's just joking. She just-
Okay, well, Mickey Jordan. Colonel Ryan. I'm so sorry. Ryan, thank you. That's your warning. Sorry about that, Mr. Jordan. Okay, so we're ready to proceed. The next public speaker.
She wanted to talk to you.
The next speaker is Beverly Sleepy.
She know you, Mickey.
Let's go, Bev.
Beverly Beach with the third ward.
I'm in the fucking hallway.
You know, when my daughter was talking about the incident that happened, Candy, she thought it was really funny. What it is what funny do. Like I keep telling you, you got a daddy that got 190 pounds. That ain't funny though, is it? Y'all don't like to hear the truth. You know, I don't care what you guys say or do. When I bring stupid stuff in here, you understand what I'm talking about. Dumb stuff, diapers, bras. You want to come back to me about what it's about and how I did this, but I'm doing it for a reason. Our city is lacking. We need roofs, we need doors, we need windows. You guys have never talked about that.
No.
All the money, $94 million came to Flint, and the resident hasn't seen a light bulb. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the water. Let's talk about something that's important. You guys never say that about what's really important for the city of Flint. But you want to talk about somebody walking in a room with a gun. You want to talk about everything else. You want to talk about getting your kitchen done. You getting $1,000, $1,500 candy trick or treat, a $10,000 lawnmower. You don't want to talk about the real thing. Let's talk about the city.
Yeah.
What this city needs. This city needs help. And until you guys wake up and see that, Liddell, you'll never get back in 2026. So you might as well get everything you're going to get back. And you might be trying to keep me out of that seat, but baby, you ain't even hurt my feelings. But your day is coming. Have a blessed day.
Big third
AC Dumas.
The next speaker is AC
What I
Dillon.
tell you? I'm a psych.
Good afternoon, my name is A.C. Dumas, and I am a resident of the third ward.
What's the number?
I want to say that for 42 years, I've lived in the same home in the third ward. While I was employed by Buick, I walked through Oak Park every day, going to Factory 12 in Buick. I'm a little disturbed about and I'm not against business, but I think business in our city should be here to help the residents. That's what I believe. 8.5 acres. The city of Flint, help me understand this. Prime commercial and industrial land for $172,000. Where's the appraisal? Oh, the city part-time appraiser that works part-time for the city of Flint gave the appraisal for $172,000. This council should be appalled. This is not a political speech for me, because I've been around here close to 50 years doing what I'm doing. Somebody said, well, the voices of the residents. Well, the voices of the residents are speaking.
Yep.
They're speaking loud and clear.
But are you listening?
No.
That be the question. And again, you know, as I said, where is the appraisal? Where is the appraisal? With all due respect to Mr. McFadden, but that's not Mr. McFadden's part.
There you go. There you go.
That part belongs to the people.
There you go.
Go ahead. And what I suggest that this council hold a public hearing
There you go. Yep.
and hear what the people have to say. Well, I'm going to quote somebody, the voices of the residents. What are the residents saying?
Yep.
This is a government for, of, and by the people. It's the people's government. Those seats where you occupy, they don't belong to you. They belong to the people. And I'm going to wrap up because I see how much time we got?
10 seconds.
10 seconds?
20.
Oh, I can do a lot in 20 seconds.
15 now.
I'll tell you.
10.
Okay. Well, I asked you to postpone Ashley Cox. Postpone it. And then we got election in the 3rd Ward. It's in the 3rd Ward.
Right.
The voice of the 3rd Ward should have something to say. Thank you.
There you go. There you go.
The next speaker is Rich Jones.
Come on, flag.
So word, sir.
How y'all doing this evening? Thank all y'all for showing up today. No matter what happens by 12 o'clock midnight, this is going to be a part of some negative history. This is going to be some definitely negative history for our city. I'm glad to hear that more than me have been speaking up far as the mishandling of misappropriation, I would call it, the funds, as far as that Bureau City cleanup site, that's $72 million. It's a shame that was brought to us in the form of 3,000 jobs. We are a long ways away from 3,000 jobs.
Oh, yeah.
The site ain't even clean. And I was talking to an individual yesterday about the building that is built on this Oak Park property is only gonna, and please tell me I'm wrong, because I'm wrong, I want to be correct. But they say 60 jobs.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, correct me. I want to be wrong. I really want to be wrong. I don't want to be right. But they say that's going to be 60 jobs. It's very important that the city of Flint get an export bid. We got to have something to where we are shipping stuff out of Flint to bring money into Flint. It's a shame that, and it's not on y'all, because them plants been closed for a long time. But that site that they're cleaning up and been cleaning for over a year now, that should have been done years ago. We should have been in contracts and bargaining for some of these battery plants already, instead of we've got to finish cleaning that, then we got to build a building, and then we got to do what everybody was talking about, 3,000 jobs. You got to finish cleaning up the site, you got to build a building, then you got to contract a company, then you can get your 3,000 jobs. Please, in the near future, start from the beginning and then take it to the end. Don't start from the end and take it to the beginning. Thank you.
Very well said.
The final speaker for this meeting is William Craig Harris, Jr.
Board up here. Good evening, everyone. My name is William Craig Harris, Jr. I'm a resident of the 8th Ward, but tonight I am speaking as the Vice Chairman of Ethics and Accountability Board. Section 4-507 prohibits sale of park land. No city of Flint owned land which is in use as a park or was used as a park shall be sold, transferred, or diverted to any use unless approved by a majority of the electors voting thereon at any general or special election. A public hearing shall take place no less than 90 days prior to placing the issue on the ballot. I just want everybody to be mindful, according to Resolution 240480-T, that this property does have to go before a public hearing.
All right.
90 days before.
That's
And then it also has to go on a ballot to be voted on. So that's all I want to say about that.
All right.
Also, at 12:01, it will be October 30th.
Right.
And council will be in breach of charter if a new council member is not placed within the third ward. I am just speaking to council just to remind you all that once that this is breached, this then falls into the hands of the Ethics and Accountability Board. And the board itself will make a recommendation. And the board itself will make sure that the citizens of Flint have a council member for the third ward. So I am asking this council. No, this ain't got any buzz.
Good.
I am asking this council to please get about the business of the city of Flint. The third ward needs a council person to represent the citizens in that area. I'm asking you again to please do what is necessary not to breach charter. Thank you all this evening. God bless you. And for those who haven't voted, please go vote.
Hey, ain't the charter? Haven't they brought the charter before? We need a civil service commission, a finance committee, and a spokesperson.
Public speaking. Now it's time for council comment. Do we have any colleagues that would like to comment? Go ahead, Ms. Priestley.
Yes, I'd like to address Mr. Harris. On November 6th, 1984, the city of Flint voted 27,440 to sell that park versus 19,472 to not. The public hearing was held prior to that date. There is no need to do that again.
Excuse me, this is council response. No one else should be speaking. If you speak, you're out of order. You will be given a warning. Proceed.
That was in 1984.
There was a hearing in
Mr. Harris, I understand your time at the lectern is up. It is council response.
The hearing and whatever was required to put that on the ballot in 1984 happened. The park was decommissioned after that sale, after that date. So, what the proposal says, shall the area commonly known as Oak Park, located within the city of Flint and bounded by Baker Street on the south, North Street on the west, Industrial Avenue on the east, and vacated Rankin Street on the north, be vacated as a park and sold, with proceeds to be placed in an endowment fund established by the city of Flint for the purpose of improving and maintaining the public parks of the city of Flint. And that passed
40 years ago.
Sorry, I had the wrong numbers. 33,496 to 14,478.
Decommission.
She went to 40 years.
Anyone else like to comment during council response?
Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Mr. Jarrett.
Thank you. Thank you to all who came out this evening. A couple things I want to share and say. This meeting tonight was called, and I don't know what consideration was given and what consideration wasn't given, but no consideration was given to my availability. In that, I will be leaving this meeting shortly. So I'm not going to be here much longer tonight. The meeting that I found today
to be scheduled for tomorrow, I don't have availability for. So I won't be here tomorrow evening at all. Just so that it's heard from me, by me.
That's right.
Secondly,
Yeah.
I agree, or my position as it relates to a third ward appointment, at this point, I feel ballots being out, I'm not going to be part of disenfranchising the voters.
There you go, Jonathan. There you go.
It goes from there.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Chair. Anyone else who would like to speak during council comments?
No.
Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Mr. Jack.
Thank you. I just wanted to thank all of my colleagues who showed up here today so that we could do what the charter mandates us to do. I know that it is state law when there's no one to recall that you have to appoint because there's no one to recall, therefore the election is invalid. So I do want to state that for the record that we are doing what state law says has to happen and we're doing what our city charter says has to happen. And so because I want to be in compliance with state law and the city charter, I will be listening to candidates who want to be interviewed and I will be voting to appoint based on that, and then I will be pushing for a speedy election so that the residents of the third ward can select their own person. Speaking of selection, I think somebody was incorrect. I am an elected official.
You started off
just so we can be clear on that.
I'll take my warning.
Okay.
Shanae, I'm warned.
Go ahead.
And next, we were talking about stuff that hasn't happened in the city. Roofs are being replaced in the 7th ward. A roof has already been replaced, more than one. Houses are being painted in the 7th ward, so there are home repairs happening in the 7th ward. I also wanted to talk about, there was a commenter who said that, an audience member who said that we were not necessarily helping the city. I believe we helped to create youth jobs over the summer to help with families. I believe we helped to get some money for mental health services, which they can be utilized by anyone in attendance today if you need them. I believe we also voted on I introduced the HOPE initiative and council supported that initiative, which helps keep residents in homes because we saw what happened not too long ago where residents were displaced. I also want to talk about what Councilman Alameen did, but he can talk about what he's introducing to make sure that people are not disenfranchised from having housing either. But I do want to make sure we're clear that we are indeed helping residents, and I am elected. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Anyone else? Go ahead, Mr. Alameen.
Thank you, Councilwoman Shea. Definitely want to put out here and let it be known that it's a lot of work taking place in the first ward that hasn't happened in quite some time. From blight elimination to 20 homes that we just recently renovated from the ground up to doing some things from ground expungement in which we have helped over 100 individuals get either their regular funds or their child support brought to date. We're doing mentorship, and as my colleague mentioned, we did support a youth job program initiative that went very well over the summer. So there's a lot of things taking place that individuals don't like to speak about. Oh, we got a lot of speed humps put in places where they're doing a lot of racing and speeding cars and things like that. We're cutting down trees, etc. So there's a lot of work taking place. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So seeing I'll go ahead and I'll be the last one to speak. And seeing that we had a 6:02, and Mr. Jarrett said he had a 6:15 deadline, we want to highlight that the charter states that we must appoint. This is not a feeling. This is not anything personal. This is the third time that we had to appoint someone. Unfortunately, this time it came up until the last hour, and so we had to avail ourselves. This is part of what being a council person is all about. So we have until midnight to appoint someone, and hearing that colleagues are purposely and intentionally stating that they are willing to violate the charter because of a personal feeling is very disappointing. But we hope that we can get this done in this remaining 13 minutes here. So we will go ahead and we will press forward with the rest of the meeting. We are now at the interviews and consideration of the
form broke.
rules in front of me. I do believe, city attorney, if we were already in the middle of considering something before quorum was voted, we have to continue forward with considering it, correct?
No, you can't. She don't know that.
Excuse me.
Illegal meeting. Illegal.
If I recall correctly, under the council rules, that only applies to if the speaker is speaking.
Learn the charter.
If quorum is lost,
Yep,
then
it's
that
over.
speaker can continue with their allotted time. I don't recall that it applies to the entire pending business.
I thought I saw that somewhere in council rules for the
It's over. Yep, well, family, this is what looking like they don't know the charter.
So in Robert's rules,
They don't know the
it says
charter.
that if the discussion is happening, you can continue the discussion. The charter is limited to the single speaker, but you can't.
They trying to still have a
She
conversation.
started before quorum was broken, was saying that this was the business we were about to take up.
I would need to review that specifically.
Right, don't go to jail for that.
Yeah, this is the one.
It's over.
Yeah, so the council would be at ease while we find this.
At ease. They ain't got a quorum. Boy, these just some clowns. They don't even. They willing to break the charter doing this, but they didn't want to break the charter.
I'm elected. I'm not elected.
They trying to get that vote in.
Then they gonna call another meeting for tomorrow.
So it is.
I love this. This is so.
How you at ease with only 4 people?
Are we at ease?
They at ease. At ease.
They can break law anyway.
Yeah, they done broke all type of laws.
So fucking awesome. This is awesome. This is so awesome.
like that lawyer finna blow his job for them. He said, Kim got down. He's like, I ain't finna blow my job for y'all. You gotta let election go through. I know, I'm standing in the hallway.
We gotta get Jared to go title for the night.
Hey, but did you see how she tried to give me a warning? I'm standing outside.
She just wanted to call out your name.
Yeah, I know.
Nigga Jordan.
Yeah, like
And then
the black shirt. Yeah.
I'm just
Good Jeremy got on a blue hat.
I got my blue hat. But she probably can't see because her baby is or whatever anyway. But
The attorney over here trying to get Judy some help, boy. If this ain't the
no, but I was asking Doug, when the last time has he ever been to
What's up, RL?
We don't even know where it
You see the
is.
people trying to bushwhack the Flintstones. They know it can't be happening. Trying to treat us like we on Cooper Street up in Jackson.
Facts.
Us Stockies and stuff. Oh, I forgot. Let me get you that work. I've been wrong. Like I say, stay tuned, America, and we gonna see who's gonna come out on top. We the people or the world with the rebels is.
Now look at this. Now they all want to learn the charter now. Now they trying to learn the charter now. This is crazy. You got Candace over there. They huddled up over there. She so they ready to burn this thing down.
I read that up.
I'm making an independent page tonight, y'all. I'm making an independent page.
You're only in 5 days.
Oh, did you? I didn't see it. You know what? When I try to get on my page, it's gone in the morning. It's gone in the morning.
She got y'all blocked.
No, she can't because I got so many pages of petty lyrics. All of them lyrics. That's crazy. Yes. She was like, I can see them. And then before I go to bed, I'm like, I'm going to wait till in the morning. In the morning, it's gone.
She take it off.
Yeah, she take it off. She take it off.
Look at Doug. Look at the greatest snake in Flint. But you know something though? You know who giving up that information, don't you? For the school board. That's George Ellison Neal and Laura McIntyre. Laura McIntyre on the school board. That's who giving Doug that information about this.
I was going to ask Doug, but he got a sugar problem.
Doug, the camera not even on you, man. You don't get no time over here. Cut it out. Cut it out. The camera not at you. The camera not at you. You what? This motherfucker crazy right here, man. You see how he wants some attention? Now, Metcalf, now look at this. Hey, Metcalf, do you see? No, just come here for a second. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, but do you see this camera on here? Hey, you see where this camera pointing at, right? You see, it's not over in that area. It's been over there the whole time. You see the little BS. You gonna say the camera was on him.
How you doing?
He's a public cute.
Yeah, but you do everything good?
Yeah, he a trick.
Everything good. How the baby doing?
What's the last time you saw him?
When he graduated.
Who about this morning? He's doing his thing. He's trying to.
What school he at?
He's trying to make the varsity team. He's doing it.
Man, they over there. Man, they over there. They working that lawyer so hard to try to find where they can think they got that fifth vote.
You would be. I'm a senior citizen, so they say I was dogging senior citizen. No, you are an asshole.
That's 10 feet high.
Lie.
Nonsense. It's all on videotape.
You an asshole.
I'm gonna watch the program in the morning to see how this turns out. See you all later.
I'm trying to do an interview in the profanity.
Beat me up, Scotty. See you later. Area 51.
They should go outside and do the interview. I gotta give it to my neck bones and cabbage.
Your daughter played basketball this year?
Yes, they start Friday. Your mom gone, or she just out in the hall? Okay.
I don't know what time it is. Hold on. I think I know this one.
He's in conditioning right now, trying to get it in.
Yeah, that's where she at.
I'm just trying to figure this out. When I say program, they program.
I know I want my combat boots. I'm ready for war. I was gonna say, don't use me. I can't wear no heels today. Oh, let me show y'all what Montez and Montez. This is so girl, no, let me tell you.
I don't know what time the game is. I can't. I ain't got some stuff.
I'm gonna find out.
Girl, I saw this. Look, he see me on the phone. I mean, I didn't even read it all. That was in my spam. You know what I see tomorrow. Yeah. Because our call call me So I said, you don't call me when you decided to change your motherfucking mind. You don't tell me what to do. I just like, art. When art was like, I'm just saying. I said, I'm just saying. Like, I don't call it something, but I got to do it.
It's kind of, I see short today downstairs.
Really? I was like, why don't you just leave this shit alone? They just do all the time. I told him this I agree. I can wait so long. The man came in this right.
Because whatever see how far it is, that's just like how your marketing done and all of that. This what they do, they'll stress you out.
They be bashing us. Just everything. Yep, I'm in the country. Now, yep, I'm being sick. We spent the night because I told you God ain't got house there. Yeah.
That's all I want. You show up. That's 35%. I don't care about nothing else. 35 to show up. That's all. We got work to do. I had to find some people. You ain't so it's ridiculous.
Y'all filming?
Yes, ma'am.
You ain't got a big guy.
I would have lifted it up for you, Mom. I would have lifted it up. I would have flipped it on me.
What is she doing? She knows she needs to stay out of range.
Now look at here. Now here's up there acting like they worried about the charter. They done broke the charter. They done cut that charter up every which way but loose. They done cut that charter up every which way but loose. Was they worried about the charter when that candy long boy was coming?
About that, Paul Harvey.
They have a special